Have you ever wondered about the peculiar laws that govern our world long after their inception? The kind that makes you question, is this really necessary? Welcome to a whirlwind tour of the world's strangest rules, where logic intertwines with legend, and every law holds a story. Discover why keeping a guinea pig solo in Switzerland could land you in legal hot water, or how a simple shoe choice in Greece could protect history itself. These bizarre laws, while puzzling, often stem from a place of preservation, safety, or a unique cultural quirk. Curious yet? Join us as we unravel these tales, revealing the intriguing blend of tradition, protection, and sometimes pure whimsy. In Turin, a leisurely stroll with your furry friend isn't just a pleasant pastime amidst the law. Imagine the charming streets and picturesque parks as your playground. Skipping out on this daily ritual can surprisingly lead to a fine, as it's classified under a form of animal neglect. Just picture a bustling weekday morning and you're running late, juggling a coffee in one hand and keys in the other, and yet, Sparky still looks up with those hopeful eyes. Walking your dog here is as essential as grabbing your morning espresso, ensuring your pet's well-being and yours as you soak in the fresh Italian air. Have you ever thought about why daily walks are crucial? Not only do they offer your four-legged companion a chance to stretch their paws, but they also provide a mental break for you. It's therapy on the move, a mini escape from the daily grind. If motivation strikes, consider setting a daily route marker, perhaps a quaint cafe or a lovely view you've always admired. By cultivating this habit, you deepen your bond with your dog and invest in both your physical and mental health. So, what happens if you don't adhere to this charming yet strict mandate? Well, Turin's authorities believe that neglecting this duty is a disservice to your furry friend's joy and vitality. But don't worry, you might just discover that these rules have a way of enriching lives beyond their face value. Speaking of unusual laws, have you heard about Swiss regulations on pets? Stay tuned as we uncover more intriguing mandates from around the globe. In Switzerland, having just one guinea pig as a pet is a big no-no. You might wonder, why such a specific rule? These little creatures are incredibly social, thriving on companionship. Imagine them in their small world, longing for a buddy to squeak with. In practical terms, pairing them up avoids the penalty of animal cruelty, ensuring they're as happy as possible. Think of it as setting up the perfect little friendship right in your living room. Now imagine the joy of watching your guinea pigs interact tits like having your own tiny sitcom. They chatter amongst themselves, share meals, and explore their habitat with double the curiosity. If you consider indulging in this delightful companionship, remember to provide stimulating toys and tunnels. It's not just about compliance, but enhancing their quality of life and spreading joy in yours. So, next time you're at a pet store in Switzerland, remember that a lonely guinea pig is a no-go. To them, enabling a social life isn't just an option needs, they're right. Curious to learn about other quirky laws in Europe? How about the unexpected rules of the Autobahn? Keep watching as we speed into more fascinating territories. The Autobahn, that famous stretch of road where speed limits often seem like mere suggestions. Yet, despite this freedom, don't dare run out of gas. In Germany, this mishap isn't seen as an innocent mistake, but as negligence. Imagine cruising at top speed only to find yourself coasting to a halt-to-shore recipe for a fine. In this world of efficient engineering, keeping your tank full is as essential as the precision with which you drive. Running out of fuel on such a critical infrastructure can create hazardous situations. Think about it. An unattended car in the fast lane can cause chaos. To avoid this, drivers are encouraged to plan pit stops wisely. Scanning for fuel stations on your route or using a navigation app are practical steps you can take. It ensures not just your safety, but the harmony of thousands of cars zipping by. But let's say you find yourself in this unfortunate position. It's more than just about penalties. It's about embodying the German ethos of preparedness and efficiency. Intrigued by how different countries handle unique public spaces? We move from the Autobahn to explore Greece's ancient sites and the curious rules for visitors. Stay tuned. In Greece, where ancient history meets breathtaking architecture, preserving the past is serious business. One unexpected rule: leave those high heels behind when visiting historic sites. The reasoning is simple, yet profound, minimizing damage to these centuries-old wonders. Just imagine stepping onto the Acropolis, but this time you're part of a modern tradition of protection and respect. High heels might seem like the footwear of choice for a fashionable day out, but here, practicality reigns. The uneven terrain of ancient ruins calls for shoes that provide stability and comfort. Opt for sneakers or sturdy sandals to ensure both your safety and the preservation of these historic treasures. It's a walking tour with a purpose, safeguarding history while enjoying a memorable journey. This might seem a quirky regulation, but it underscores a larger theme balancing human enjoyment with preservation of heritage. It sparks a thoughtful approach to how we interact with the past, ready to explore more cultural curiosities. Let's stroll over to Poland next, where Winnie the Pooh faces a peculiar ban. Stay with us. In certain parts of Poland, the lovable bear Winnie the Pooh is met with skepticism and even banned from children's playgrounds. The reason? His lack of pants is viewed as a touch to 4 young eyes. Imagine trying to explain this to a child, why their favorite character isn't allowed to join them on a sunny day in the park. It's a whimsical, yet strict effort to maintain certain social standards. This curious ban highlights how cultural perceptions can shape unexpected regulations. Parents might need to be creative with their children's clothing choices, opting for more universally accepted characters. Use this as an opportunity to explore a variety of animated friends, perhaps introducing classics like Mickey and Minnie, who meet the pants requirement with flying colors. This peculiarity raises an interesting dialogue about how cultural values manifest in everyday life. It may seem amusing, yet it reflects deeper societal norms, wondering what other unusual rules might exist. Switzerland has a surprising regulation concerning late-night plumbing use that might just flush your curiosity. Let's delve into that next. In the hushed corners of Swiss apartment buildings, a surprising rule unfolds: flushing the toilet after 10 p.m. is a no-go. This seemingly odd regulation stems from a desire to maintain serene nighttime environments, classifying loud flushes as noise pollution. Imagine tiptoeing around your own home, whispering to preserve the delicate peace of your dwelling and that of your neighbors. For residents, this means adapting nightly routines. Perhaps consider installing quieter plumbing systems or simply planning ahead to avoid late-night disturbances. It's all about finding harmony in apartment living, where consideration for others turns into an art form. Isn't it intriguing how such rules shape communal life and create a culture of mutual respect? This law touches on the importance of community and how even the smallest actions can ripple through our shared spaces. It serves as a reminder of the unique ways societies prioritize peace and order. Speaking of preserving spaces, let's journey to Venice, where pigeons pose an unexpected challenge to historical preservation. Stay tuned. Venice, with its enchanting canals and historic architecture, isn't just a feast for the eyesight, a delicate ecosystem in need of protection. Enter the humble pigeon, whose presence is managed with surprising strictness. Feeding them is strictly prohibited, as their droppings pose a real threat to the city's ancient structures. Picture the majestic St. Mark's Basilica, where a single breadcrumb could lead to unintended consequences. For visitors, this means enjoying Venice's avian residents from a respectful distance. It's an opportunity to appreciate the city's beauty without leaving a mark. Instead of feeding the pigeons, why not indulge in gelato or a gondola ride? By making thoughtful choices, you contribute to the preservation of a world treasure, ensuring its splendor for generations to come. This prohibition highlights the intersection of tourism and conservation, showing how thoughtful actions can protect history. But Venice isn't the only place enforcing unique bans. Ever wondered about the gum-free streets of Singapore? Let's explore this sticky situation next. In Singapore, a city renowned for its pristine streets, chewing gum is more than a mere inconvenience, it's a prohibited commodity. This strict ban aims to maintain the island's impeccable cleanliness. Just imagine strolling down the spotless pathways, free from the typical pitfalls of sticky sidewalks. It's a testament to Singapore's commitment to urban tidiness and harmony. For travelers and locals alike, this ban means thinking twice before packing that pack of gum. Instead, consider breath mints or fresh fruits to keep your palate refreshed. It's not just about adhering to the law, but embracing a lifestyle that celebrates communal spaces. This regulation has transformed inconveniences into innovations, like the escalator handrails that remain remarkably gum-free. Singapore's approach showcases how disciplined practices can culminate in a shared sense of pride in one's surroundings. It prompts reflection on how we care for the environments we inhabit. Having journeyed through these fascinating laws across the globe, it's time to wrap things up in an engaging conclusion. Having unearthed these strange yet intriguing laws, what have you taken from our journey? Perhaps you've gained a newfound appreciation for the nuances of cultural norms or pondered how tiny actions echo through collective spaces. Now, how will you apply this knowledge? Will it inspire you to tread lightly, engage more thoughtfully, or even reevaluate your own surroundings? As you ponder these questions, remember, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and dive deeper into this fascinating world where learning never ceases and curiosity always leads the way. What will you discover next?